in the city because we're not going to whip 2 population to get this barracks out. So we'll try to find a configuration that gets that barracks out as soon as possible. And you can see we're already getting bar problems down here. So something to think about. We might need to switch to another unit here. Since we've already grown, we can go ahead and work hammer heavy configuration. We'll get to whip the barracks out next turn, and then we'll try to focus on a warrior or something like that for defense. This guy's going to build the academy that we've been waiting for, and now we can afford to whip the granary. So there's the granary. Let's put this scientist to work on some commerce for the time being. And it looks like that that archer's on our encroaching on our land, so that's not good. But we'll have a way to deal with them in a minute. Barracks and Poverty Point. We're actually going to go build a warrior so that we can get some defense up in that city. It's going to be a little bit difficult for us because we do have a mine that he might pillage, and that would be really unfortunate for us. We'll try to get his attention with our dog soldier. Hopefully he attacks the dog soldier instead of focusing on that mine. Unlikely though. And I believe we can whip next turn. We can return to the 3 hammer configuration. Looks like we did get pillage there. That's a big problem for us. Should have been a little bit more vigilant with the barbarians, but we'll be able to take care of that. Now we've at least got that warrior for defense, and we can just go back to whipping and trying to push out our units as quickly as possible. We've been pushed a few turns back because of that. We would have had a swordsman out a bit sooner. And now this guy's got to come over here and build a mine. And a big thing that we're also missing is a road network, and we're going to try to set that up if we have any spare worker turns. Just try to get roads in place so that our forces can get to the front a bit more quickly. This guy's going to come back here and spawn bust. We're going to double whip the barracks, so we won't be able to grow anyway. And the French are de Gaulle. You know, I'm not really sure what Darius's deal here, and we might actually be declaring on de Gaulle anyway. So might as well. Well, Darius is not that close to us. This is a situation where you want to have your diplomatic stuff taken care of ahead of time. Since Darius is far away from us, we're just going to go ahead and take the demerit with him. Just less concerned with his diplomatic issues than with de Gaulle. In case we don't go to war with de Gaulle, we still want to stay on his good side for sure. So. And we're starting to get our mines up and running. So we'll work some hammer heavy tiles here. Mathematics is coming in next turn, so that'll help us out quite a bit. We won't be converting to Judaism. We need every turn we can to build our army. Prioritize growth here, and we'll try to go ahead and get another. It looks like, wow, Shaka declared on Darius. That's interesting. Hope Shaka doesn't come knocking. That's entirely a possibility. I'm going to start the beginnings of our road network. The nice thing is we'll be getting construction that will allow us to build bridges over rivers. So that'll help us out with getting our units to the front a bit more quickly. So that'll be nice. And we can go back to our regularly scheduled programming down here, building a road network and getting some of these mines online. And just checking these cities pretty frequently to make sure that we can't whip anywhere. We're going to go ahead and work the hammer tile since we're not researching just yet. And just a really quick shortcut that you can do here, you can build waypoints. And the way to do that is to shift and right click when you have a city selected. You'll see that yellow circle. And we're going to go ahead and set waypoints to Mound City. I'm leaning towards war with de Gaulle, but that might not be the case. So we'll go ahead and have them rendezvous at Mound City. That's going to be our probable war target because we seem pretty good with the borders around here. And de Gaulle we don't seem pretty good with the borders around here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and assume we're going to war with de Gaulle. That might change. And can we get construction yet? Looks like we can, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and I think Cahokia is pretty decent for now. We'll need to grow pretty soon, but I'm really concerned about getting this road network up and running as soon as possible. So Poverty Point definitely needs some improvements though, so we'll try to get Poverty Point. Again, we're short on workers. It really feels like we've been up against the wall a lot in this playthrough, and I definitely think that's true. We've definitely had you know, just situations with just barely missing certain opportunities and having poor terrain. It's making it very difficult for us to kind of maintain a consistent strategy, but I think we're compensating and dealing with all the problems that come our way pretty effectively. So this is a really good opener for this particular start, I think.